acknowledge and dump it down on him. You've seen this offense a few times. This is where May's effective, I think, in this spot.
He is denied the chance to get that shot off. And now with 8 to shoot. Bounce pass by Barry, leads to the basket by Bradley.
I don't know what he was trying to do, but
I think he was trying to set his nice lob. Easy, Jackson.
third foul on Collins.
Well, you must be related to Hicks. I thought he was just a tough shot because of the D.
Barry.
A nice pass. What a play. Nice.
Zags.
Adamski's got to become more active.
Perkins had that super hot hand in the first half. First shot of the second half. Barry to Hicks. And one.
They're going to get if you're Goss.
Comes in. Blocked by Meeks. Barry up ahead to Jackson. And he takes it down for the 5-point.
That low box play and then the duck in by Bell, who rings it. Don't leave him open.
Oh, look at Jackson. Ennis right down the lane, and oh, he was too strong. Had that burst of speed, but back to pay off.
And wide
Same
open.
spot on the floor. Jackson. Just a fraction.
Yeah, if any. Jackson, if that's the matchup, he can elevate and get the jumper over Fox if he so desires. Nice dish.
That's Barry making from the field.
But you keep going to him, I think. Particularly with Fox out, the creator.
Get this in. Tar Heels have hit the last 4 shots.
Oh, don't leave him.
Make it 5 with Jackson.
How could you?
Out of Bio.
There are a lot of tired guys out there right now.
May.
Nice pop.
Gets set up.
He can make this 3, so you're going to have to play him.
Steps into the paint instead. And Meeks will chase it down. Jackson with a 3. Yes.
They do that so well. Right now, you might say Joel is playing very good. Boy, he is really solid. When he's like this, it's a different look. Another open opportunity.
May hits it. Is Manny Watkins, and he scores strong in the paint. May inside. Boy, they're coming easy. Here with make it, and he scores again. How about this run for the Hogs? They're right back in it. It's an 11-0 sprint for Arkansas. Down 4. Three-pointer is good by Jalen Barford goes to the hole. And that is Meeks who clears the rebound. Underway here in the second half. Up ahead, there's Hicks with a throwdown. It that way for a reason, because I'm trying to prepare these guys for March Madness. And they've been a dominant team. They've had some of the great players in the SWAC over the last few years, as Justin Jackson won the SWAC title. This is their 7th appearance overall. They lost to Arizona in the round of 64 2 years ago. They took on, as Jackson fires up another 3, and now that's at you in a lot of different ways and cover you in a lot of different matchups. 3-pointer no good from the corner by McLeod.
and that's why they must keep their focus, because sometimes you can get bored with your skill.
Second half, Kennard had big second halves against both Clemson and Louisville already in this tournament. Justin Jackson. Yes.
I mean, first play back when the league was 8 teams, and then play again in the ACC tournament.
Hicks.
UNC traps.
And from a pace point of view, it's a Miami pace so far this game. If you're Jim Larinaga, 9 minutes in, are you happy with where you're at right now?
Yeah, you're happy. I mean, I think if you're Roy Williams, they're not upset either, because you're getting opportunities and a good shot off that. And they really can't get anything started. I mean, there was no chance to run any offense there.
Reed dribbled it into the legs of his own teammate, and it winds up in a breakaway dunk for.
But You have to pass away from the defense. You're not throwing it to the offense. You're passing away from the defense.
Over the top, Barry to Hicks.
That's that wing. Got away with a little discard against Nate Britt.
Tipped away by Barry, and here come the heels. Jackson with an acrobatic finish.
If they win, they face a 1 in the second round. That's usually that means a ticket home in the first weekend. You'd rather be a 10 or an 11 than an 8 or a 9.
Yeah. Because if you can win that first round game, in theory, you get in quotes, an easier second round matchup against a two.
I think any shot by Joel Berry right now is a good shot.
Or a pass over the top.
Diakite. 12 straight points for Virginia. Miggs shoots it quickly before the double.
The second foul replaced by Nate Britt. 35 seconds remaining in the half. 37-28. North Carolina on top with the ball. About a 10-second differential on the shot and game clock. Barry kicks it back out. Jackson, a deep three. Whoa. Jackson with the interception. Tar Heels alert on defense today. Jackson looking for a three, gets it.
Did we not say
is 2 for 15 with 4 turnovers so far. One of the best offensive teams in the nation has been far from that so far. And for Louisville, in the game is Tony Hicks. He's playing for the first time in about a month. Suffered a fractured bone in his right hand as Jackson
completely change his lineup, guys.
Here's the kick. Mitchell too strong on the three, and Jackson seals off Adele for the rebound.
Well, good block out. North Carolina came with the quick trap. A little bit of a scramble.
What a friendly one.
And Louisville got to be careful with the ball here because Louisville's going to be looking to take some chances.
Barry the kick out to Jackson. Deep three. Isaiah Wilkins, who knocks down the jumper. The stepson of Dominique Wilkins brings Virginia back within a couple.
Isaiah Wilkins had a good year. Leads Virginia in rebounding, offensive rebounding, steals, blocks. He does a lot for this team.
May open on the wing. He can knock it down. Jackson with a drive. Left-hand finish. Yes!
That went in the basket, Wes. I'm not sure you want to make a living on that kind of shot against North Carolina. You missed that one, and it's a 4-on-1 going the other way.
3-point lead for Carolina. Barry, here's Meeks the catch, and the layup.
There's a three by Johnson, and just the 9th three of the year for Markel Johnson.
And that's an important basket. I don't know that you want your 20% three-point shooter taking a big shot like that, but he knocked it in.
May. Tony Bradley. Little step. Luke Kennard hadn't cooled off since the season started, Dan.
Well, Luke Kennard has had a fabulous season, and I think if I was voting for Player of the Year in the ACC now, there's no question in my mind, my vote would go to Luke Kennard.
Jackson, a three.
Oh, that is just a killer.
Gotham City.
You know, we've been talking about North Carolina and their rebounding, West. 10 players have played in the game for North Carolina tonight. All of them have at least one rebound. There's not one guy who's rebounding the ball. And Meeks, when he gets it that close, able to get under the basket, he can block shots.
Barry. May a triple. Oh, boy. Jackson the catch and layup.
Round of
of the game. This is a guy who comes in averaging better than 9 boards per contest.
But he's not played his best basketball for the last 4 or 5 games.
Boy, Luke May's not lacking for quick fourth.
Great drive.
Great block from behind by Pinson.
We have had some excellent plays in this game, both offensively and defensively.
And Pinson running the floor. Carolina.
Choppy start offensively, picked off by Barry.
He's got numbers.
Got Jackson. He'll hit it.
Tremendous execution off the side. A good job defensively right now, North Carolina, making them take tough shots.
This is effectively his second home court for North Carolina. Way downtown by Williams.
Good start, as you said, 2 for 17 his last couple games, and now he's got 2 baskets already in this game.
And an Iron Man. This is his 105th consecutive start for Notre Dame tonight. Barry trying to penetrate and kick. Meeks caught it, laid it in.
Nice little play on it.
The fans are up here in Greensboro. Farrell lets fly, but too strong.
That's Hicks on the glass. Good rebounder on the inside.
Williams off the wing to stick the triple.
That's the second
free throw. Send it to him in an email along with the records for the NCAA free throw percentage, 82% in 1984, and the ACC. So that is a mark they feel they can hit as a team, and Bray just wanted to remind them of it.
That's a great bit of coaching, a great bit of research by you, Allison. Terrific job.
Jackson, yeah, he'll bury that three-point. In games played at the Greensboro Coliseum all time, and 7-0 in NCAA tournament games here. Barry leaves it off, and a quick dish, and the strike for Brad. So Carolina up by 4 as we approach the 6-minute mark at Greensboro.
That's why a guy like Barry becomes so important. He's a leader, he's a winner. Double up on Jackson.
Barry deep in the corner. Meeks with a touch off the window. Tough to stop that.
Defend the ball. Right. You're going to struggle. End of game, too. You got to have somebody that you know you can trust with the basketball. Big Tony Bradley now in number 5 for North Carolina as Kennedy Meeks sits down. Neither team shooting very well out of the gate. Hicks, baseline jumper. That one finds the bottom. Beautiful set play again. 5. In and out on the 3, and a chance for Carolina to go up 7 or 8. Jackson open 3. Got it! Largest lead of the night. On fire. Yep, great ball movement. 13 now for Cameron Johnson. He leads the way for Pittsburgh. And it's back to a 3-point advantage for Carolina. They've done a really good job moving the ball around the defense. Good job that time getting it inside. Isaiah.
Indiana did it early in the year. Tennessee did it against them. Now they've got to do a better job at the point of attack.
Over 10 minutes of game action now without a field goal for North Carolina.
Here's the overload and an open look. Good cut by Justin Jackson.
Bruce Brown, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. He's filling up the stat sheet. Back to a 20-point cushion. Barry, drive and kick. Britt fires. Yes.
Nice find. Nice find.
On Newton, he sits with 16 points. The rebounding numbers are hard to believe. North Carolina is a dominant rebounding team. They're all even off the glass, 24 apiece. A lot of credit to Miami in that category here this afternoon.
How about 16-1 against Virginia Tech the other night?
Inside. Murphy has to make it happen. On a kick, Brown fires. Rims out. And it's rebounded by Hicks for the Tar Heels.
Run out.
Up the floor, caught by Bradley. Bradley in a tough spot. Barry the drive. The dish. Bradley.
I don't think they can.
Fun to watch, though.
Yo, no question about it.
It's fun to watch.
When you can have your 3-man who's playing 4, grab it off the rim and push it up the floor, make it play. That's a luxury.
Well, Virginia Tech's shooting really well here, and yet they're down by 4. They were over 65% early in this game. A couple of errant threes have allowed Carolina, who's gotten hot, to now move ahead.
Yeah, 5 threes in the first half for a team that in their wins make about 7 or 8 a game.
Three-pointer is good, and a good one with only 4 points, and he sits. There's a big bucket.
And that's what we're talking about there, right there, Rav. Dribble penetration to the painted area to kick for the 3. Nicely executed by Virginia Tech.
So Allen into double digits as Hicks launches up 3. Jackson, I should end it. They continue to put themselves in a bigger hole.
No dribble penetration there. Straight line threes have not been good for this team.
Looking inside to Meeks, but nothing doing. Then Berry comes in and finds him. What a pass. What a rebound there from Bradley, who just stepped into the game.
They just keep coming at you in waves with that front line of Carolina. Mismatch inside.
Yeah, and he got great position and a good pass.
I think this North Carolina team is better defensively this year than they were last year, and they went all the way to the title game. Great pass.
And the dunk by Isaiah Hicks.
The school record, 12 consecutive, and banking it in, Jonathan Isaac, the 6'10 freshman.
Well, as my buddy Timmy Brandon would say, is the bank open, baby?
Dribble drive attack is just with the way that North Carolina converges to the basketball. Once you hit the painted area, you got to think pass. That's a very difficult shot to make over two guys.
There's the alley-oop. Miniglu was caught out top, but as a result,
this could be. We went out there and went on a 10-0 run to close the game.
And you were now you were not used to it, and you said, "Oh, now I see how this works."
Yeah. And so the next time we were down, wow, North Carolina.
Halftime buzzer, and just like that, we're down to 10. Meeks to the hole. Easy layup, nobody there. Crawford back into the game. That's Childress. High three doesn't go. Meeks with a good defensive rebound. And the push. He's got 8 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, I thought Childress should have driven that basketball after that shot fake.
Every trip, 7:30 on the clock, feels big, especially for the team that's trailing. Good pass. Meeks gets the ball on the baseline. How about Joe?
Every single rebound. My man's not going to score. I'm going to get to the offensive glass, and if I can get some touches in the post, I'm going to go to work. And that's what his mentality has to be now.
Well, he just missed 2 big free throws, so the lead stays 6. Carolina's got the ball with 6 to go, the 3. And that's good. That's a big for Carolina. 3 with 3 to go.
Against man, throw it inside. John Collins is guarding Kennedy Meeks. Kennedy Meeks got 18 in the game. Got to get it to the big fella.
Shot clock at 5. Berry looks like he may have gotten away with an extra.
I thought so.
To go in the crowd here at the Joel Memorial Coliseum, anticipating a chance to knock off a top 25 team.
Dribble penetration's been good for North Carolina, or when they've been able to get it inside to their bigs.
They got 8 on the shot clock. Justin Jackson, long 3. Oh, what a clutch shot.
Shooting 39% from the floor tonight. 15 offensive rebounds for the Tar Heels. Williams fires. Got it. Kenny Williams most upset about it.
Well, I think a couple of things. Obviously, missed opportunities. 17 offensive rebounds, 16 points off. Jackson gets the jumper to go.
Meanwhile, North Carolina has hit 5 of its last 5.
just been too quiet tonight for a team as deep and talented as North Carolina, for Grantham to be so quiet. He has now drawn the assignment of Joel Berry. They put some length and size on Berry.
Grantham at 6'8", Berry 6 feet even. Shot clock at 5. Berry pushes, drives, feeds Meeks with a beautiful pass.
A little bit defensively, and that's going to open up some driving lanes.
Now, Justin Jackson's inability to make shots, and he's had some good looks, Mike. I think that's one of the reasons why you can see this concern among the North Carolina players on the floor, because they're out. He's been pitching really outstanding games offensively. Britt again, and he's been the saving grace.
Lane. With Corey Alexander, I'm Anish Shroff. Nate Britt knocks down the
on Friday night, and then watched him play a rec league game on Saturday morning. So kind of a dual threat with King Rice. And, you know, I can remember as a young player growing up and watching King Rice, and more importantly, seeing him in the Street and Smith magazine as a McDonald's All-American before he went into North Carolina, and just reading so much about him and knowing that he was a tremendous leader then.
Jackson. There's Jackson, kicks to Berry. Three-pointer is not there. Tap back to Britt. He hits the deck. New 30 for UNC. Jackson with his fourth three.
But continue to get the ball in the paint.
1 out of 2 for Meeks, but North Carolina extends the possession. Jackson the three, his sixth.
Down on Robinson and made a concerted effort to keep him out of the paint.
Bury the lob to Jackson. 26.
Game and what he's capable of at his size at 6'11". It's off to a very nice start in his rookie year, hitting 58% of his shots. The sky's the limit.
Well, he's got length, he's got size, he runs well, he's got good hands, and he's got to play behind two really.
Berry gave up the dribble. Here's Meeks pounding into the lane for two. That is so tough to stop.
Talk about Northern Iowa without talking about Wichita State, can you?
No.
They've been foils for each other in that league for over a decade.
In the Missouri Valley, here's Britt from the corner and rattles in from three.
Hits the shot as well.
How about that? Great presence.
Tied at 10. Amazing. On the three-point in the dunk contest at the McDonald's game. What else you need?
Pretty good combo, huh? Berry
Pretty low.
leaves it for Meeks and one. Wow. Nice up and under. That one will go for Meeks.
Foul line with the dribble drive.
And Briscoe lost a handle. Tar Heels have numbers.
Nice
Jackson on the break. Score it.
What a pass selection.
Humphreys down low. The left hand. Can't get it to drop. Berry with a rebound. Past the midway point of this half. May with a fadeaway.
He does post that.
And he drills it just inside the three-point line.
If one doesn't get you, the other does.
Andrew down to Hicks again. He's going to spin the other way.
Now they get some
Tired game, and he doesn't look
at all.
Doesn't look tired.
Slight of frame.
Hicks needs some help. He picked up his dribble. Gets it back.
Turning on jumper. The fadeaway.
Wow, tough shot.
That was. Just making use of time, basically. There's that same play. They slip it occasionally. Look at this.
Fast break. 9 fast break points, something North Carolina has gotten a lot of recently. Only had 2 fast break points in the loss at Indiana on Wednesday. Another 3 ball in the air and good. And at least if you're going to turn the ball over against North Carolina, you've got to have dead ball turnovers so you can get your defense back and set. Tar Heels working on a 7-0 run. Meeks. Great touch on the base. Meeks has started every game this season, has 3 double-doubles. Had 10 points and 8 rebounds to lead the team against Indiana on Wednesday. Another miss from the Highlanders. Williams, 3-ball. Couple of free throws, 22-7. Britt. Three-pointer for Nate Britt.
Indiana with an 8-2 lead. Switched in by Jackson. Watch ESPN.
Watching a look at Steve Probst's club, had him the other day in a heartbreaking loss to Gonzaga, who I think really is going to be an outstanding team. Iowa State's got an excellent guard in Bonnie Morris.
Here's the freshman Bradley with a leaner, and he banks in 2.
Maybe he gets stronger physically.
Here.
Absolutely. Plenty of time left, and Indiana could do no wrong thus far.
Luke May getting some minutes here for the first time in half a dozen games. Jackson gives up the dribble.
Johnson doing a good job on Jackson. Giving him a lot of size. Johnson's a multiple position defensive player.
Shot clock down to 5. Long distance. Britton rattles in from 3.
As the experience goes. Go to the goal.
Kicks instead for Newkirk. Here comes the 3. In and out. That was in the cylinder.
So I don't think Bryant's selfish enough. I think Bryant's got to be a little bit more selfish. Want the rock down in the box inside.
Barry for Weeks. Yes.
Terrific two-man play right there. Perfect.
A little bit down at the moment. Unlike the first 20 minutes and a turnover.
They reflect the play of the team. The crowd reacts to the team's performance. What about the plea by Isaiah Thomas? Come back home, Coach Knight. Come back home, he screamed to the crowd.
And that threw a huge ovation. Meeks again, banks it in.
He's getting the ball too easily on the interior. You can see his potential last year. Was coming off the bench for them. And I'm missing a kid, Hartman, who can really stroke it. He's out with an injury. 2-3 zone right now. 2-3 zone. North Carolina, not a great shooting team from the perimeter.
They're bouncing inside. They're really going strong to me.
Thomas Bryant.
Jones pulls up. Had to adjust. That missed Udrick.
That was not a good shot.
See, Barry can get off a good one. So far, a little on the quiet side. Jackson looking in. Now Byron got it. A three-pointer way out there.
I'll tell you one thing you can really... What a big three from their star, James Blackman.
Man, did they need that. He has 11.
That was a major three.
Playing on a sore knee. Way downtown, Jackson.
Double team clear. Koenig from the corner. Well, that hit the backboard first, didn't it?
Opportunities for both teams, but still scoreless. Into Meeks, the senior from Charlotte, breaks the ice.
That was
another rebound.
Got away with one. He went right into Meeks' chest, knocked him back.
Barry the lob inside for Meeks, and count it. Just 2 to shoot.
There it is.
Hicks the catch and the finish.
Play.
3 not there for Hammonds. Here comes Jackson. Cross court look Barry. Extra pass into the corner. And the 3 for steal for the Cowboys. Got bothered by Barry and can't finish.
Boy, Barry, instead of fouling, went up to try to bother that shot and block it.
Foul here. Now close on the second opportunity for Averett. So it's a 10-point lead for the Tar Heels.
And you have to play in this game. You got to play good defense without fouling. Because if you're gonna foul, you want to make sure you foul on a shot attempt and not a common foul and allow your opponent to go to the free throw line.
Jackson, but it really hasn't had that kind of an impact on Carolina tonight.
Well, North Carolina's defense has been really good. I think this has a chance to be one of the better defending teams that Roy Williams has had in a while. It looks like Chaminade's going to be bringing his second defender to try to disrupt things. And sometimes that defender will come post to post. There's some teams that try to double off the passer and then rotate.
They're giving up a lot of size in the front court, both against Hicks and Meeks. Shastri and Kawani, number 15. Or Chaminade just not as big, not as strong as the Carolina front court players. And there's Hicks with a...
If Chaminade can hit 12, 13 threes in this game. They can put a lot of pressure on North Carolina. But I think ultimately North Carolina's ability to get the ball inside, dominate the glass, and the fact that they can get a lot of fouls ultimately on Chaminade is going to be the difference.
Chaminade's got 4 threes already in 10 attempts. Justin Jackson for 3. In the other center.
And if it's Carolina, Oklahoma State, there are going to be a lot of points scored in that one.
Another offensive rebound for Carolina. Kenny Williams will knock.
He won several. I think he won 2 national championships in his three years. Was first team All-America 3 times. You know, all that stuff. I mean, I was second team All-ACC tournament one year, and that was a heck of a year in the league, by the way.
He scored 42 in a game in Italy.
In Italy. I'm glad you heard that.
Yeah. And in one of those national championship games, as Hicks slams it home.
Says he's the best shooter on this ball club.
Cleared academically and physically just this past Friday, hours before the road game at Tennessee. Meeks down low. Pretty spin move and the finish. Meeks more. As Jones connects, he has 5 points. The lead is now 3 for the Mocs. Berry looking for Hicks down low, back to the basket and off the glass. Against Hicks. A nice defense by Isaiah Hicks. Running the floor with the finish.
The ball high on a rebound. You're going to get the ball. All you have to do is run. Carolina's going to recruit good enough guards to get you easy looks.
Inside Jackson.
Good about it, he knocked it in. And for Chattanooga, you look at McKinday London, again, a guy that they tout as the best shooter on the team as a 6'9" player. Not trying to shoot.
Inside the Meeks, that's too easy.